So
Are we recording now?
we are.
Okay, awesome.
I am just gonna pull up my Google Maps. Do you have Google or Google Earth pulled up?
I do not.
Do you have the assignment pulled up?
Do you have it pulled up already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can just go ahead and I'll catch up with it.
Okay. So Brittany and I got through the first couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
So we were on number 3. It says, take a close look at the mountain and its surroundings. What other geological features do you notice in this area?
Okay. Okay, I've got the assignment pulled up.
Okay.
Number 3, compare the elevation. Wait, it says, that's for number 3 with number 1. Take a close look at the mountain and surroundings. What other geological features do you notice in this area? Okay. Does anything stand out to you right now?
I kind of already looked over through it, and there are a lot of lakes and glaciers and things like that that I noticed that were in the area.
Sorry, my computer's being slow right now.
And I'm thinking that's what they're asking as far as that question goes.
Yeah. That is some stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing like off-streams from the mountain as well. You can definitely see like the erosion on the northeast side. I don't know if you can see that as well.
Okay, I can put that in too.
Mm-hmm. And then just south of it, it says there's this place called Unicorn Peak. So definitely other parts of the mountain as well. In addition to the lakes, like you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. We got that done. You want to go to question 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, backing out a ways from Mount Rainier, answer the following. Is this volcano close to any tectonic plate boundaries? How far away is it? So the mountain is just southeast of Tacoma. I know there's a plate boundary just right off the coast, right?
Yeah, there is. It's the Cascade Subduction Zone, and then the Juan de Fuca plate is what it is. And I kind of measured it out, and it looks to be about, you can kind of see where it has that trench in there where you can kind of see a line on the water, and I measured it to be about 200 miles is what
Oh, wow.
I've measured it out as. Maybe you could measure it and see what you think.
I'm not sure if I can figure that out just yet. But we can go with what he's got for now, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's awesome. Let's see. What kind of tectonic boundary is it? You said subduction zone?
Well, that's a subduction zone, but I think that it's a divergent boundary because the plate goes under the continent in that area, if I remember right.
Wouldn't that be convergent? Convergent is when convergent definition. What's the definition?
Do you have your book right there with you?
I do not know.
Because I was.
Convergent is when like the plates come together, and divergent, from what I remember, is when the plates go outward, they spread out.
So
I think it's a subduction zone must be a convergent boundary because it's going down under, and those plates are kind of like smushing together in a way.
So at the subduction zone, the subducting oceanic lithosphere, where did I read that? In the book. It says at divergent boundaries, decompression melting is the dominant generator of magma. As warm rock rises, it can begin to melt without the addition of heat. The result will be a rift valley if the overlying crust is continental, or a mid-ocean ridge if it's oceanic. And then right to the side, it shows the trench, and then the subducting oceanic lithosphere, and then the continental thing with it. So,
okay.
And then, but it also has the convergent plate. But let's see, so the subducting plate triggers. Somewhere I thought I read that it. Okay, so convergent plate boundaries that involve the subduction of oceanic crust are the sites where the explosive volcanoes of the Pacific Ring of Fire form. So it's going to have to be the convergent plate because this is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire.
Right, right.
So I will have to change that.
Okay. Cool. So what direction do you think it is moving relative to North America? So it's converging, so the plate must be going eastward towards North America then, right?
So in the book, in chapter 5 on page 188, it kind of gives a description of how the plate is. And it looks like from the arrows, it looks like it's going southeast and northwest, back and forth. So that's what I put down.
Okay, cool.
So,
cool.
Because it said to reference the reading. That's what I found on there.
Okay, awesome. So question 3 then says, do you think there's any relationship between the tectonic setting and the occurrence of Mount Rainier? If you do, explain that relationship. Well, obviously it's on that ring of fire, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, those volcanoes usually tend to come up on the plate boundaries, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty much the relationship they've done. Do you have anything else?
Mm-mm.
Cool. And question 4, are there any other noticeable volcanoes in this area within a few hundred miles? What similarities or differences do you notice about them?
So I can,
Obviously,
do you want me to read you what I have typed already in our
that'd be
assignment?
awesome.
So what I have so far, there are a number of volcanoes in the immediate area north and south of Mount Rainier. Mount St. Helens is a popular volcano due to its eruption in 1980. This volcano is different than Mount Rainier because it's a cone volcano consisting of basalt and andesite materials. It has similarities in that it is steep. It has steep cliffs and drop-offs, and its cone surroundings. Mount Hood is another volcano that's near Mount Rainier, but is a dome volcano. It hasn't erupted in the recent past, but many scientists expect it to erupt in the near future. It has similarities to Mount Rainier in that it has numerous glaciers surrounding it and steep cliffs. Anything else?
I see Mount Adams. Did you take note of that?
I didn't.
Yeah, Mount Adams is just south of Mount Rainier and east of Mount St. Helens. And Google says it's a potentially active stratovolcano in the Cascade Range. Second highest mountain in the U.S. state of Washington after Mount Rainier. That's really cool. So that's another one we could list there.
Okay.
Mount Adams. Other than that, I don't see anything immediately.
So what are the similarities? What kind of volcano is it? I don't have it because I could get back
Mount
into
Adams
there.
said stratovolcano.
Well, I think that's like the
potentially.
general. I can't even find it because I better zoom in.
What kind is Mount Rainier?
Mount Rainier is a composite.
Okay, right.
Okay, there it is. So that one looks like it
Yeah,
probably
so
is a composite.
Stratovolcano and composite volcano are the same thing.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Those are the only 3 I see that are close by. Mount Olympus is kind of close.
Yeah, I think there's about 12 of them along that line right there. Let's see if I can.
Google says that this is Mount Olympus.
Yeah,
That one.
there's 9 of them along that ridge, the Cascadia Ridge.
Oh, okay.
But I think if we just list those few, that would be okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I think that was all the questions that we needed to go over then.
Yep. Okay.
Would you mind sending me a link to this video and then the other one you did with Brittany?
Yeah, I'm gonna just type everything up on this Word document, and then I'll put both links on for the first video and then this one just on the Word document.
Awesome.
Because I think all of us have to submit it also.
Isn't there a 4th member in the group as well?
Yeah, and I have never heard from her, so I'm wondering if she's gonna drop the class. I don't know.
Interesting. That's weird.
I don't have never got an email back.
So are you and Brittany, does Wednesday at noon usually work for you guys?
I'm not sure what, because her schedule sounds like it kind of is sporadic, maybe.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, if you really want, if that's the time that usually works for her, I can make that work. It's just I get off work at 12 on Wednesday, and then I go to my biology lab at 12:45. So I can try and find time if there's like a time, the same time every week we can do the group activities at.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
So yeah, just let me know if she's gonna have the same schedule.
Okay. All right. Well,
Thanks so much for communicating and coordinating everything. It's really
Yeah.
awesome of you.
yeah, we'll just try and get another time for next week and go from there.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Yep. See ya.